Thank you for joining me for the silence for July. Thought for the month of July. I, if I be lifted up, will draw all unto me. As I enter the silence, I feel myself lifted on the wings of the Spirit. The joy of the Spirit is that it knows no bondage. It cannot be chained. No prison can hold it. No walls can encompass it. In spirit, I am free to go where I will, and no hand can detain me. Just as a bird soaring into limitless space rises above the smoke and noise of the city, so I, lifted above the noise of earth, rest on the heights that Jesus knew. I remember it was on the heights that he made his great at-one-ment, that after he had spent the night in prayer upon the heights, he was able next day to walk upon the water. That when he lifted up to that high spiritual plane, he lifted the 5,000 with him, feeding them with the bread that satisfied all hunger. It was on the heights he delivered his most heart-searching and soul-inspiring sermon. And it was when his disciples were lifted to the heights with him that their spiritual eyes were opened to his glory. If I then be lifted to those heights, nothing will be impossible for me. On the heights I breathe the clear air of the morning. I look on the colors of the sunrise, and healing warmth steals into my heart and soul. I feel I am myself a radiant sun. And just as the sunlight draws the flowers from the earth and the blossoms from the trees, the fruit from the ground, so if I let my light shine, I can send healing rays into every home, into every lonely heart, into every prison, into every hospital. Like the glorious orb of day, I can shine over the whole world. As I relax in this consciousness, I see the sunbeams breaking the clouds of life on every side. God's love is smiling through. It is expressed in the shining colors of the sky. It smiles out of my eyes and through my lips, and in return, I feel all people smiling with me. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. It attracts those who live in the darkness of the valley. They lift up their eyes to its beauty, and their steps turn from the gutters to the stars. In the sublimity of these heights, I can walk amidst all seeming imperfection. The prince of this world can come but find nothing in me. No outward conditions can worry or disturb me. I take no thought for tomorrow. The promise was, "It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." I know all things are in that kingdom, and being lifted up, I draw all unto me. Divinely poised in God, the silence of the heights is in my soul. I bring sweet peace in the brightness of my aura. The sick feel it and are made well. The distressed feel it and lift up their heads. I worry no more over the lives of others. I remember the promise. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so is my love round about my people. I see the one who stood upon those heights, stretching out arms of love. I hear the voice through countless ages saying, "Arise, thy light has come." I realize the kingdom is here and now. I let my light shine like the star in the east, which drew the wise men to the king. I send out the power and the glory. I open my eyes to the consciousness of a world which my thoughts have helped and blessed. I, if I be lifted up, will draw all unto me. That's the thought for July. I love you. There's my gorgeous flowers today.